That's the default start, is 100% opacity. There we go. Let's go. Only an upgraded one. The 0 cost. This is going to be a disgusting turn if we survive the cast. Alright, chat. Here we go. So I think I installed the mod. I got to fire it up, though. It was kind of an annoying mod. And it may not work during the drafting phase. I'm not sure. So I guess what we're going to do is draft the deck, and then we'll make the decisions. Alright. Zed has still been very good, in my opinion. Inspiring Mentor sucks. Sparring Student sucks. Vladimir doesn't seem very good to me. Death Lotus seems fine. Crimson Aristocrat seems okay, but not good. Nautilus has been kind of nuts when I've faced him, but seems very difficult to trigger. Brash Gambler's okay, and Hired Gun is quite good. So it's really 2 garbage cards in a Zed, or a dude that I don't really understand how it works, but has been pretty strong. Level up when you're deep. So he's like a 0-12 before that, but once you get deep, he's very good. You could build around. I haven't done a full deep deck yet. Kind of might be fun to try. Game scene frozen. Oh, it's not updating. Weird. That's weird. There it goes. Alright, so we are drafting. Draw cost 2 less this round. Give an ally +4/+4. No, set an ally to 4/4. I haven't seen that card. It's interesting. Stun an enemy, shuffle that unit into the deck if there's... Shuffle that unit into the enemy deck if there's an ally Nautilus. Stun an enemy, shuffle that unit into the enemy deck. Oh, I see. It removes it from the board. When I'm summon toss. Okay, so we want to build that. I don't know, man. Haven't really used that card yet. It strikes me as bad, but maybe we can make it better. We'll try it. I do want to try the all-in on the deep strategy here. Kill an ally, deal damage equal to its power to anything. Drain 4 from ally units. Deep Meditation, Sonic Wave. The Dredger again. It's fine. Coral Creatures. You've been warned. Give an enemy vulnerable. That card's pretty good. Coral Creatures not that sweet. Beast is fine. Grasp of the Undying. 5 mana, drain 3. It's quite a lot. Do we have Ethereal off of this 4 mana shitter? Yeah, every time we get a sapling, the sapling is Ethereal. Kind of like Coral Creatures. Alright, let's take this. Scrap Shots, toss 3, deal 7 to a unit. It's quite expensive. Glimpse Beyond, kill an ally, draw 2. It's good with Ethereals. Good with a lot of stuff. The Hunters is pretty good. Challenge is a really powerful ability. Allure of the Depths is great. We don't have any sea monsters yet. Unless What's-His-Face is a sea monster. She is not. I don't think we have any of those yet. And then Rekindler and Mist Wraith, not very exciting. I think I want these though. The goal is to build a bunch of more sea monsters, so hopefully we can get some soon. Alright. Another Dreg Dude. Another Riptide. When it says if there's an ally Nautilus, does that mean in play or in deck? No man, you're okay. You're okay, rock and roll. Just generally when I learn those things, it's just better for me if I get to learn them. So when I ask for like kind of explanations how things work, it's useful, but the extra information of people telling me how they think I should play is really not useful. It's in play. Okay. But you're alright. It wasn't like super offensive or anything. It's just don't want that card. Alright. Beast Below is one of the cards we want. Devour the Depths is a very powerful one of the deep creatures. So I think this is a swap here. I wouldn't mind a Beast Below, but I'd rather this. Okay. Alright, deck looks kind of bad to me, chat. Alright, let's see if this deck has a chance to actually do something. And opacity. That's the default start, is 100% opacity. Can you guys see it now? Oh, it's actually on my screen too. So it's just a deck list. I don't see anything. Alright, we'll worry about this later then. Okay, how's our starting hand? Garbage, garbage. Okay, but not great. The rest is good. Yeah. Can you hover the cards to see what they do? I don't know what your interaction is like with that. Also, it's a little opaque still. How do I get that interface back? Okay. All right, they're attacking. That's fine. Let's run this out. Yeah. A graveyard element of it. He gets Yetis, but we're gonna take damage one way or the other, and then just block. It's fine. Doesn't give you any interaction. Okay. It's too bad. Too bad. I was hoping it gave overlay information. A weird hand. 2 hunters, 2 Call of the Deeps. Happy just to trade these off. He's got no mana to prevent it, so it's gonna happen. Okay. In for one. Ahead with the snow hair. Raged Yeti. We'd like to cast the lures after we... A, we'd like to stop drawing our only sea monsters, but B, we'd like to cast the lures after we've hit those sea monster conversions. Just true. We have one more sea monster in the deck. We're in every single one right now. All right, we're gonna go to combat here and force the Yeti to block here. Might be combat tricks incoming, so I don't want to invest heavier into it. I don't have any way to make this happen, except just autos. Not getting any of our actual mill, getting all the non-mill. Yeah, this is annoying. Okay. It's actually okay. It's just a stun, it just removes it from combat. That's fine. We're gonna run out a lure here. I want one of these to die first. We'll pull another Abyss to the hand. I don't want to draw. Could just Challenger and wait. I don't want to give him another target on the board when I can't attack though, and I would like to have this to clean the Yeti up. So I think it is going to be lure here. Do we have 2 of these now? Oh, it created one. That's what happened. I didn't draw it. I see. Okay. No, this one is draw a sea monster. Maybe it creates, but I think it's... I'm not sure what draw means there. I assumed it meant from my deck, but maybe it does create. I actually don't know now. You might be right. Presumably this is removable for this. Have a Yeti, summon an Enraged Yeti. Rip. I really need to trigger deep before this is any good. We're 2 away from it as well, so we really don't want to keep playing these. I guess we could see if I cast them. I just don't really have the mana for... Danger pays. That was when it died. I wonder if they changed this. It's definitely when it says summon on these, isn't it? 2 away. Let's see what happens when I cast this if it goes to 1 away. If I can start casting these next turn as guys who remove Yetis, I'm going to be pretty happy. Actually fine if he doesn't attack. No need to spend my mana here quite yet. Okay. Let's say passed. To me. Doesn't want to trade his Yetis off. It's so funny. Okay. Still good. There we go. That's much more reasonable.
fish out of water. Reel him in.
Fine.
Protect them.
Alright, we are casting this end step. Okay, still 2 away. That's so bad. Okay, so it is creating, not pulling. Unless I just didn't have one left. Didn't add one to my hand, so maybe it was pulling. Deep triggers when you're already in play, right? So I can just throw this guy out. Or even this guy out. Okay. Elusive can draw me a card. Let damage lost. You gonna chump it? You can chump it if you want. Sure. Maybe I should have given it vulnerable. Don't think it matters. I'm gonna trigger next card. Alright, we'll throw the sea monster into play. Alright. Down to 11, which kind of sucks. Just hit deep though. And drew Nautilus. It's a nice one. Just make my sea monsters cost less. Only upgraded one. But as soon as he plays, he upgrades. And it makes him cost 4 less. So these will go to 0 cost. This is going to be a disgusting turn if we survive to cast. Haven't used any toss creatures, but... What did he just play? This dude. Why aren't they 0 cost? Oh, there they go. Okay, this took a second. Yeah, I meant the 7/7 that kills your 5/5 when enters play. I'm gonna get the other one into play this turn, and then I'll just attack at the start of the next turn when he can't do anything, but can't play any creatures. I have a really huge board right now with the deep creatures. Passed. I wonder if I should have taken the time to cast this. This stuns an enemy and shuffles him into. This removes an enemy from the board. It's only fast. Alright, so we're going to combat here. Doesn't matter what order. The draw might help me. Okay, is Garbo. We hadn't tried him before, but he seemed pretty bad last game. He's supposed to help with this, right? He's supposed to take advantage of this, but I mean, this is good. This is much better. So he can chump the 13 with the 4. He just is like, no, I'm not blocking. That's ridiculous. Whatever you did is not reasonable. Sure. All right, so the deck's back in it, which is good. You have to get 2 losses in a row to get knocked out of the arena run that you run. Alright, do we want another Nautilus? Yes. Nautilus, a beast from below, and a Dreg Dredger seems great. Do we want another Malachi? Fuck no.